There we go. Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection. It's the Beat 'em Up bundle. So we're gonna be playing. Honestly, I think King of Dragons is more Dungeons and Dragons than Dungeons and Dragons Beat 'em Up. Yeah, I could see that. Actually, yeah. We're gonna be playing a beat 'em up every week for probably the next 2 months, 3 months. So that's the plan. So we're gonna be playing Final Fight tonight. And yeah, I should probably move this over. I'm just gonna be doing Final Fight. It's gonna be probably a very credit. We're just gonna like credit feed and just play through and talk about Final Fight, I guess. Probably Capcom in general, really. Once again, I want to thank GF 2020 for hooking me up with the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. I super appreciate it, and we're gonna have months worth of content out of it. So thank you. Raise hand. Does Yakuza count as a beat 'em up? Yes, absolutely. Yakuza is very definitively a beat 'em up. If you want your mind fucking blown, technically Dynasty Warriors and Devil May Cry are also beat 'em ups. So there you go. Get dunked on. they're technically okay. We talked about this like a month or so back, but like I think they're offshoots of traditional beat 'em ups through the capacity of Muso games are, oh my god. Yeah, okay. Muso games, technically they are Musos. Yes. So like Muso games are basically just the quantity of characters you're beating up. And Devil May Cry is, I guess, what you consider I often hear it called a character action game, which would be how definitively, like how badly you're beating up an individual. So it's just like the degree, like the amount of like combo that's implemented into it, I think. Someone did say Dynasty Warriors? Yes. So Muso games are technically beat 'em ups. Yes. So my favorite is Armored Warriors is really fucking good. Anyways, but first we're gonna start with Final Fight because that's what we're gonna do. It's the first one on the list, and then we're gonna play King of Dragons, which I remember renting this game as a kid, and me and my cousins had a blast with it. Captain Commando, which I've never actually played. Knights of the Round, which maybe I'm mistaking this for. I don't know. We'll find out. I guess which one of these two I've played. I feel like it might have been Knights of the Round. I don't remember. Warriors of Fate, which I haven't played, and Armored Warriors, which I have played. And Armored Warriors is excellent. And also Battle Circuit, which I've never technically played, even though it has some fucking amazing character designs in it. So, yeah, Spectacle beat 'em up. Yeah, you could call it that. We're gonna be playing. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Final Fight. Metro City, a well-known crime capital, has been. Oh, okay, this is way too fast. Nobody could possibly read that fast. Former Street Fighter, which is really funny because Haggard hasn't been a Street Fighter up to this point, like in the Street Fighter series, because Final Fight and Street Fighter take place in the same universe. And that would have been a really obvious thing to do. Actually, he's canonically never been like a Street Fighter character, but Zangief has had a Haggard costume in Street Fighter 4. I believe he has it in 5 too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe there is a Haggard costume in 5. Haggard has been in Marvel vs. Capcom though, so there is that. This is around seems like the one to be the one of those Super Nintendo games everyone seems to own. Oh, I don't own it, but yeah, Knights of the Round might be the one I'm thinking of the two night-based beat 'em ups, I guess. Yo, what? Bigger man. Yeah. I can't believe they kidnapped Jessica. What'd I do? Mad Gears. Mad Gears is actually probably the bigger thing that is pulled from Final Fight. I mean, all these characters end up as Street Fighter characters. Well, except for Haggard, as we were just saying. Guy and Cody both end up kind of in the main cast of Street Fighter. And Haggard. Am I in? I'm not in, am I? Did I just select a character? I don't want to play as Cody. No. Oh, we are too. Okay, here. Take it from the top. I'm like, there's only one correct choice of who we should be playing in our playthrough of Final Fight. Haggard. Yeah, there we go. Because he's the mayor. Look at this man. He's going to fucking destroy. That guy wasn't even doing anything. We fucked him up. Yeah, but for people who don't realize it, like Final Fight has a lot of Final Fight and Street Fighter have a lot of like crossover. With antlers, thank you. I like my antlers. Like, get it here, Jake. Yeah, fucking, SPD them. Not putting up with any of this. No, my item! I wanted that, but I guess we're going to the subway. The Mirror of Earth. I think that's technically G from Street Fighter 5. I think it's actually an amazing character design. Oh, the pipe. This is just iconic. Haggard, like, this is like, I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't entirely remember, but I feel like a lot of Haggard's moves in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 involve the pipe, but maybe it's just a super. I can't quite remember. Wow, that's really flashy. Just like, yeah. Also, I made my cosplay stuff. Won't be here till Tuesday. Oh, let's see. Gotcha, you got your order in. I see, that's good. There we go. Oh, here we go. Enough of that. I'm like, no way. What is this fucking Relento bullshit? Get out of here. Oh, no, no. Well, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that's a throwing knife. No! Not like this! I'd fucking do that to Roxy. In fact, I did. Roxy and Poison are excellent. Ugh. There we go. That's right. Slums. Been cleared. Alright. You know, there's actually some pretty nice effects going on here. I'm like, Poison, what are you doing here? I like how Poison's just like a regular... she's just in here. Just shows up. So Poison's an interesting character, of course. Probably the most iconic Final Fight character. Just because of her, like, interesting history of... like... Oh. Oh, didn't mean to do that second one. Ow, shit. Oh, shit, we got fucking, like, body checked. Wild. G is the president of Earth. G is the president of Earth, yes. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's the president, not the mayor. You're right. Yeah, I didn't play Street Fighter 5. I'm like, G tempted me, though, because G is really cool. It was actually the first design in 5 that I was like, that design fucking slaps. Also made my cosplay stuff. Won't be here till Tuesday. Going as Sam from Danny Phantom. There you go. There you go. I'm wishing you luck. Have a fun time. I have no cosplay goals. I probably should. At this point, like, really with like Fansly, I should be like probably looking into like cosplay options, but it's just like, I don't know. My like, yeah, I have cosplay goals and they're all code wearing stuff. Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, Poison. Poison is an interesting character, of course, because originally to justify, because this game came out in like what, 1989, 1990, to justify the notion of our protagonist. I love him trying to blow with the dynamite. Yeah, not done yet. Like to justify basically our protagonist like throwing hands with Poison and Roxy. They're actually men, and it's like, boy, that lived on in Capcom Infinity, and like basically forever. Like literally 20 years later, still a thing. And then it was like, you know, Capcom finally had the notion, the like brains to like just accept it. Because they went back and forth too, because like Capcom's like, no, that was not the case. But by that point, it was already ingrained. So like, you know, this is lunch. Yeah, it's more Japanese versus global differences. It was to a degree, yeah, but it was also Capcom USA basically trying to justify it, right? There we go. And then of course, like basically like Capcom, then by around the time Street Fighter 4 was a thing in Japan, Poison was female according to the game booklet. Yes, exactly. And then Capcom USA was like, because there was this idea that people were gonna be like upset about the notion of like Agar, Cody, and Guy beating up women. They're like, well, they're men, and which was a very like interesting response. Oh, there we go. Definitely a response that was like of the time frame, I guess. Also, there's just a fucking sword here. That's fucking wild. There we go. There we go. And then, like, of course, about the time Street Fighter 4 came out, like, it kind of became more clear Capcom had to take a bigger stance on this, and the initial stance was that they're women, which was, of course, going back to, you know, the Japanese, like direction, basically, you know, because in Japan, this was never a thing that really came up. But the thing is over the years, and that's why Kiryu will never get into a fighting game, is Kiryu refuses to let him hit women. He in fact does hit women, and in fact he hits children. Which, don't get me wrong, Kiryu is amazing. Like, despite that, amazingly, Kiryu is a great character, but also it's incredibly fucked up. But it is a thing. That's basically the logic of why Kiryu can't be in Tekken, apparently. There we go. There we go. If I remember correctly, well, you have characters who are different genders between Japanese and West. In this case, Poison's bottom surgery status is different between Japan and the West. I don't think bottom surgery status was ever like a factor that played into it, but I do think, because I don't think they really wanted to get into that. I don't think Capcom ever took like a fucking full-on stance. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think Capcom took the stance of what's in Poison's booty shorts. Sodom, who's also a Street Fighter character, but well, of course, a Final Fight character that ended up in Street Fighter quite early too in Alpha. But yeah, Damas, also welcome. If I'm mispronouncing your name, feel free to correct me. But what's interesting is, of course, by Street Fighter 4, Poison eventually ended up as a playable character, which ended up being a situation where Capcom, well, it was actually Street Fighter Cross Tekken and then Street Fighter 4, ended up kind of coming up again, and suddenly Capcom had to more solidly address this, which at the time there was definitely like Capcom was like, well, we'll go with the original Japanese like depiction of Poison, which is that Poison is a cis woman, which, of course, the thing is at this point it had been basically established in like, for basically like 20 plus years, almost 30 years. Wow, geez, Sodom just fucking clotheslining me to death. Rude. Ow. Oh, jeez. Fast wake up. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that swing animation. Look at that. Look at that. Just moving those fucking sprites. I have to take a minute and blow this dynamite. Get out of here. Anyways, so it was interesting that Capcom like stepped back on it, but then there was of course the fucking like backlash of that, which was the like for in North America for the largest part of Poison's career, Poison's been basically a trans woman. Like that was a big thing. Like that's kind of what makes Poison iconic. And I mean, Poison had like value to like the LGBTQ at this point, even though Poison is both a villain and the depiction of Poison hasn't always been great. Like Poison was kind of an icon, and you know, having that like taken away from people was upsetting. Like, and that's understandable. So Capcom kind of like then did a backstep, and then eventually finally with Street Fighter V embraced the fact that Poison was trans, which was I think the right thing to do. At a certain point you just have to like accept that this is what the character is. And yeah, Poison as a cis woman was never as important to Japan as oh, the pipe was hitting so deep. Was never as important as Poison as a trans icon to North America, I think. So it was like them leaning into the depiction of, you know, that like aspect of Poison, I think is kind of, you know, was the right thing to do. Which also I think makes the character, you know, it gives Street Fighter more like gender diversity, which is nice to see. Also Andor, who of course would end up being basically Hugo in Street Fighter 3. Well, oh, there we go. And of course, Poison and Hugo being basically partners. There we go. Which I think is also very iconic. Yeah, it was kind of bad at first. They evolved something pretty cool over time. Yeah, exactly. Which is one of those cases where I think that like is a good example of how you can take something that's maybe a problematic thing and turn it around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Poison is like a good example of that. Wow. Well, we did it. I feel like you can break the bar sign. No, okay. Just in my dreams. But it's interesting to see a character evolve over time for sure. Oh, that's a lot of health. Wow. Obviously, though, I think like, you know, by today's standards, yes, do better with your trans characters, obviously. But considering like late 80s, early 90s, that was like, you know, an interesting like direction, interesting twist. Unintentional, you know, vastly unintentional, but like something good came out of it in the end. There we go. Also, the fact that Poison's like routinely really good in Street Fighter is also very awesome. Like, that's always kind of a nice feel. It's like, oh, not only is Poison like, not only is it good to have like trans representation, it's also like Poison's actually fucking good. Yeah. There we go. Like, it's something that it goes to show you that like, you know, there is like a graceful way to handle these things sometimes. There we go. And Poison's depiction, like I said, hasn't always been like positive, but it is something that it's nice to. Oh shit! I went to pick up water. I was not expecting somebody to run in and grab me by the neck. All right. There we go. Okay. is actually kind of really interesting because it's like, this is interesting. Just the fact that there's so many variants on Hugo, basically. Like Hugo is definitively like this character's like, you know, evolution, but it's really just like Final Fight's big guy. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, because it's just the like, it's interesting how that. Oh wow, we're actually back. We didn't go someplace new. No, they took us to the fucking cage, and then we just kind of came back. Oh, there's Poison again. Probably if I was to get back into Street Fighter, Poison would be a character I would probably consider maining, especially if I was to get back into 5, but I don't plan on playing 5 again. 5 is like, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it that much. Yeah. What about 6? If Poison ends up in 6, Poison would definitely be a character I'd try. Also, I just gotta say, like Hagar, like good mare. Let's be real, like he's out there, you know, getting things done. Honestly, it's amazing he hasn't been like playable in Street Fighter. What about Marissa from 6 though? Marissa looks really cool. I don't know if she's like she's my type of character to like demolish me, but I don't know if she's my type of character to play. Oddly enough, I very oh yeah. Oh. I was about to say, oddly enough, I very rarely oh. Yeah. Oh. I don't play a lot of like bigger characters in fighting games, but oh, shit. Oh shit. Damn, the fucking keep away going on. Ugh. Ugh. Tristan Aki. Aki? Question mark? There, finally. Jesus. Eddie playing like wild keep away. Oh, fire. As Mare, I'm immune to fire. Yeah. Are there any witches, religious murder ladies, or cats in Street Fighter 6? Cammy routinely gets a cat costume. Cammy's also like the kind of the cast's like big cat lover, so Cammy's kind of like that. Manat's also got a lot of like kind of cat like energy to her. Not strictly a cat girl, but just like there's a lot of like that kind of like aesthetic going on. Manat's really good though, as far as that goes, I think. As far as witches, the closest you're gonna get to a witch, particularly, you know, because if that's who you're looking for, is probably Jury. And Jury is actually pretty fun. She was really fun in 4, I should say. In 5, she was actually really not fun. So we'll have to see how she is. But I've heard she's really good in 6. Religious murder ladies. Oddly enough, that's not really a strong thing in Street Fighter. There's not any characters I would say are religious murder ladies. Yeah, Jury's probably as close as you're gonna get to that, I guess. And Cats is probably, you'll get a cat costume for Cammy probably right away. I can't imagine that not happening. I normally play Shadowloo characters, but 6 only has Eds, so I don't know. Oh, Yeah. A brand to live up to. There's that one psychic lady. Oh yeah, there is yeah, there's Rose. Rose is technically she's a psychic. She's not exactly a witch, but she is a thing. And I guess technically Minot's whole mechanic is she like manipulates like a crystal ball and like throws it at people. She can kind of manipulate it around the screen, which is kind of, I guess, like if you're looking for like something that's kind of magical, that would be like fill that like void. I imagine probably just knowing you Hive, probably your best like option would be like probably Jury or Minot. If Minot makes it, Jury's definitely in though. Cammy's also quite good though. Cammy actually has a little bit like, I can see that also working quite well. Cammy's usually pretty good. Oh, it's Hugo and Poison. Look at them. But also, like, Final Fight's a great example of like how a company can like take like a franchise and then combine it with another one of their franchises to make it even stronger. Because like Final Fight and Street Fighter are just like intertwined like so beautifully. Like, and I love that they did that. Like, that's a thing. Like, I think that it adds so much more like depth to like Final Fight, but it also like, you know, it makes Street Fighter feel even broader to a degree too. So I think it's just especially interesting. Master of Splits. Welcome. I'm just gonna spin and spend all my health. Spin to win, baby. There we go. Also, this little section here, I believe, is technically a stage in Street Fighter 4. I was thinking Minot was probably closest to get to a witch, but it appears Rose as well. Yeah, Rose is Minot's master, so that's like a whole thing where they kind of have a similar quality about their like play style. I believe that every fun game I have enjoyed, I've managed to play a cat, a religious murder lady, or a witch. That's fair. For some reason, every character I play in King of Fighters has a K in their name until Shenmue broke the streak. Oh, let's see. I'm like, the more I'm thinking about him, I'm like, K is like, what a weird correlation. I guess it's like a thing. I'm like, that's like saying how many characters have an A in their name. I'm like, most of my fighting game characters probably have an A in their name. Oh, actually, that's not true. Maybe an E. No, that's not even true. Nah, there's no defining letter that's across the board, I guess. I didn't need to do two of those. I mean, we're obviously just credit feeding, so, you know, credit feeding and having a conversation. Or at least I'm sitting here soapboxing. Hey, it's Rolento! Look at that asshole. Get out of here, you. Another character that would go on to be like a big Street Fighter character. Yeah. Have to jump back here and get hit by Hugo. It's important. Yeah. Oh. Very good. Look at the footwork on this guy. Oh. That was pretty smooth, actually. Well played. You're done. And Rolento never came back. Oh wait, never mind, he came back almost immediately. I believe Rolento. That's right too, I completely forgot about you playing Rolento in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Oh my god, break the glass. We gotta break this glass. We're at the glass factory. It's time we take care of business. There. The Legend of Street Fighter Cross Tekken was still fun. Let's go into a list of characters to play. The first character to have a 9 was the first character to have an A in their name. Oh. Here we go. There we go. I like how they're all just chilling on these benches. But yeah, I gotta get back into fighting games. Oh, I should probably not die. I'm over here like scratching my nose. Yeah. No. Is that person's name Bread? Dog. Ow, fuck. We got them in the loop. You know, Inquisitor, Noelle, OA, and the Phantom, and Felicia. Yes, A. Gotcha. I guess my point was that it's a very, it's like, huh. That's interesting, but also just like a strangely arbitrary thing to like pick up on. I technically played Relento Buki team because I had no idea who else to play. Buki turned out to be pretty fun. Buki is pretty fun. I do kind of wish she had a little bit more punch to some of her stuff though. Like, the big thing is that she in 5 they gave her like the bomb mechanic, which was kind of cool. That was like the type of thing that I felt like Ibuki kind of needed. Something like interesting that she could like play around with a little bit. I was gonna fucking break that and probably eat turkey. God damn it! I can't believe they rolled away my turkey. My chicken. But I felt like this would be something interesting to do once a week, is just to play through, beat 'em up, and just talk about stuff. I know that it's not the most like, you know, I'm not good at these, so like I'm gonna credit feed them, but like it's a thing to do. It's just interesting as like kind of a background, I think. Oh my goodness, many poisons. Oh, am I dreaming? Oh, I've had dreams like this. Oh. Except Hollywood. You get out of here, Hollywood. The other dream I sometimes have. What stage was this? What park are we in? I need to know for reasons. I love that we're just slowly pushing through here. Oh my god. Oh jeez, Poison, you didn't deserve that. Look at this. Look at this dirty bathroom. This is the place where I'm gonna write sexy on the door multiple times. In fact. Kid wants to do a field trip to this park, yes. Uh-oh. It's educational. It's a place to practice your sexy tagging, exactly. On every single door. There we go. I can't tell if that's like a steak or if it's just like a really squished hat. Yeah, sexy. I need that. Thank you. I'm actually doing kind of okay right now. Oh, didn't quite get through that. Oh, no, we're out. Okay. Flat burger. Slider, if you will. Fucking love sliders. Like, I know sometimes it's a weird thing that I don't know why people don't get this, but like the shape and portion size of things actually does kind of matter sometimes when it like comes to like making food. Like a really thick burger is gonna have a different like quality and mouthfeel than like a really thin burger. Because I've heard people like, I've heard people like have slider hate, and I'm like, that's fucked up. Sliders are legit. But like, why don't you just want to like get a bigger burger? And it's like, because like it's different. Oh jeez, we're getting bullied. Okay, spend a little meter just to get out of it, and then die, I guess. Yeah, you can't keep this mare down. Enough of that. Final Fight was originally going to be the sequel to the original Street Fighter. It was a working title, and title was Street Fighter 89. Gotcha. Yeah, kind of like what is actually, is it Street Fighter 2077? Is that a thing? No, 2077 Cyberpunk. Oh, my pipe. We're gonna solve a mystery. Fighter NES 2010. Street Fighter 2010. That's a fucking game. Yeah, pipe while you pipe. It's fair. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna solve a mystery of who stole Jessica, who kidnapped Jessica. Where's my detective pipe? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. This game is real life. Hospitals won't be needed. Just have a steak or a burger and you'll be back to full health. Yeah, that'd be nice. I wish it worked like that. Yeah. There we go. Hell yeah. Gotta protect this giant piece of meat. Can you actually get meat that looks like that with like the bone going through it? Is that like a thing? I've never seen food like actually like this, but only in cartoons. Is it like a thing? I've never had food like that before. Yeah. Also, was that pineapple? It's kind of behind that post, so I couldn't really tell. Okay, you know one thing I have to say? Something that's noticeable with Final Fight versus playing some of the other beat 'em ups I've been playing lately. It's kind of nice playing a beat 'em up where the enemies don't have a lot of health. Like, there's a lot of enemies, but like they don't have like a lot of health to them, which makes it feel like, I guess, like a little bit more distinct from I guess like the game I'm kind of thinking of is when I played through Streets of Rage 4, where it felt like it's Abigail who made it as a playable character into Street Fighter 5, and also probably the dumbest character in the history of the series. Also the first Canadian character, which is, I probably shouldn't take offense to it, but it's like, it's a little annoying. He's just a really large man who thinks he's a truck, and it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to take this. Oh, there's one. That's it. Oh, they captured his like beat up mechanic in this. I didn't remember that. Oh. Pipe while you pipe. Yeah. No. Yep, Abigail. Yep, he's in Street Fighter 5. He's very, very fucking dumb. He's also technically the largest Street Fighter character. He's actually a little bit bigger than Hugo, which I also think is super fucking dumb. Because that's Hugo's whole like thing is he's like literally just the biggest. He's the biggest guy. That was his whole thing. He's the biggest guy. Now he's just the really tall guy that likes potatoes. And this is not nearly as interesting. It's like kind of upsetting, actually. In fact, I drew this picture of Hugo at the time when Abigail was announced. I'm like, where is it? Where's my picture of Hugo that I need? That I throw up on the stream every once in a while? What year was Abigail announced? God. There it is. Found it. I'm like, Hugo is a fucking genius by comparison to Abigail. Hugo's so fucking good. Like, Hugo does not buy this fucking bullshit. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe Hugo got replaced as the tallest Street Fighter character by Abigail. Abigail, I'm trying to spell his name. Stupid Abigail. Stupid fucking Abigail. Look at him. Look at him. He wears tires on his arms. Look at him. Yeah, that's fucking right. Like, yeah. Live Hugo reaction image. Like, I'm just so annoyed. Like, Hugo, that was Hugo's thing, and Hugo was fucking good. And fucking stole it. Stupid Abigail. Stupid. God damn it. Yeah. I don't know where Palm is. Right. Confectionery country of the Nin. What does that mean? You like your car repaired by Abigail? Well, Abigail thinks he is a fucking car, so it's like he's not repairing anything. He's literally like, he just shows up and he's like vroom vroom, and it's like, I feel uncomfortable now. I'm like, this is not my automobile. He's a mechanic. He is. Probably. I'm not convinced. Like, that man just thinks he's an SUV. Is he a mechanic or a function? I don't know. Stupid Abigail. Stupid Abigail. Like, Hugo was where it was at. Oh, jeez. It's Capcom game, so it's a function. Guess it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I do like the idea of having really large characters though, like in fighting games. I don't play a lot. The only really large characters I play are Tiger and PTX from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I fucking love PTX. Like, that's a good boy. I'm like, he's just a big robot with chainsaws, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sold. I should really play what's it called? Oh. What's up, White? Holy shit, we can fucking play Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Like, we could just fucking download it. That's a thing we could do. They've fixed so many problems. Can I send you a thing? Yeah, absolutely. Is it a picture of Hugo? Okay, first is a picture of Hugo. Wait, did a good thing? Is it Hugo? It's Hugo. I'm hungry. No, look at it. Okay. Just 1 sec. I have to look at a thing. White's telling me that there's a thing I need to look at. Here's me feeding Grant. Feed Grant. Don't feed Grant Stone. Stop it. I love him so much. Oh my god. I don't know if I can, like, I don't think I can run this on stream. He likes rocks. Can I just download it and drag it onto the stream? I don't know if this works. This will work. This is like very much like a mystery, okay? Oh my god, it does. Check this out. This is the game that I got White. It's Harvest Moon, where you basically feed you have a kaiju. You have a pet kaiju that you feed. I love Grant. Feed Grant. Okay, well that's fucking sick. I love that. That game looks really good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad a game that's like, I'm like, this is like, if I was to write down 3 things that like White likes, it's like farm building or farm running. I don't know. Harvest mooning. No, that doesn't sound right. Like farming. That's the term. Farming, city building, kaijus, and that's a triangle. And this fits perfectly in that triangle. Yeah, I'm gonna strap cannons on his back eventually. Oh well, it's fucking sick. Yeah, we've found we found out that there's a game that came out just yesterday that is basically Harvest Moon if you had a pet kaiju, and it's fucking sick. I kind of love it. This is White feeding her kaiju. I love that so much. This is so good. I love that he just peeks over the crest. That's really cute. So anyways, yeah. Also, hi, hey Toasty. You building a village on his back. That's really cool. I like it. Oh, it's like, it's nice to see I'm like, it's nice to see a good concept. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, why didn't I think about that? That's a genius idea. It's a game that we all want. It's a game we all desperately want, but nobody thought of it until this very moment. And that's fucking great. Yeah. And then you feed him so he'll fight for you when other kaijus pick fights. Yeah, you have to like feed him and like make sure that he's well taken care of so he can fight other kaiju for you, which is fucking cool. Also, it was made by the creator of One Way Heroics, I think, which is which like I have a strangely long history with playing that game, and might be one of the few people to have played the sequel to like high completion. I don't know of anybody that's like 100% that sequel though. Thank you, Hive. So it's one of those things that's like, it's a good game. God, One Way Heroics is really good. I should really play it on stream again. Oh, fire. That was no good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. I kind of feel like I keep thinking this game has tap dash and it does not, unfortunately. So now you're talking about one-way heroics makes me want to play Half Minute Hero. Well, oddly enough, the team that did Half Minute Hero did the sequel to One-Way Heroics. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Let me double check that. I should really make sure I'm getting that correct. One-Way Heroics. So we have Mystery Chronicle One-Way Heroics, which was handled by Spike, which handled Half Minute Hero. So I am right about that. But the concept was originally done by One-Way Heroics, which was originally done by Wolf RPG, I believe. Yeah, Smoking Wolf, which I think no, Smoking Wolf is different than Wolf RPG, I guess. It's because the publisher, not the dev. Yeah. Because I think Wolf sold the concept of One-Way Heroics to Spike. Spike is listed as a developer and publisher, which is but that's for the sequel. And the original was developed by Smoking Wolf and Wolf RPG editors, Japanese RPG maker, competitor. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, because I was like, I'm like conflating Smoking Wolf and Wolf RPG, I guess, as a Wolf RPG as a person, but Smoking Wolf is someone else. I was thinking it was Smoking Wolf that worked on it, but I guess I'm wrong. Smoking Wolf has a very like kind of specific style, and it almost looks like it. Let me see. Let me take a look. Yeah, rub my eye. Yeah. Okay, developer. No, it's completely different developer. Okay, good to know. But it's also published by Playism, so same publisher. So weird little conflation of all those things. Everybody's named Wolf and published by Playism or have sold out to Spike. Apparently. Okay, so I was wrong. Might be. Good thing I checked. Shit, I didn't even check to see if 1 minute, Half Minute Hero is, I'm pretty sure Half Minute Hero Spike. I'm pretty much positive that one. No, it's fucking Marvelous. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, it's published by Marvelous and developed by Opus. Oh jeez, I don't fucking know anything. Damn it. Okay, what about the sequel? No, okay, same company, same developer. Okay. I'm like, okay, never mind. I don't know anything on this. This is silly. I'm like, I'm out of here. Shit. We gotta fucking save Jessica, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Open door. Knock knock. What kind of move is that? Like arc jumping over somebody and just stabbing them multiple times in the head, I guess. Sorry, Poison. I can't imagine playing anyone but Hagar in this. Like seriously, like getting to like just like SPD a bunch of people, like oh, I thought that was just kind of like, I thought it was only bad for my enemies. So I guess it's bad for me too. Like that's just fun. Let's be real. Like maybe I play grapplers and beat 'em ups. Maybe that's my thing. Also, I do think it's kind of an interesting little piece of like character growth that like Cody does eventually become mayor of Metro City. Of that. Oh, there it is. Ah. There we go. Meow. Gosh, I'm really hungry. But what else could I do? I ate lunch today. There's definitely no other meals besides lunch. Just in case, I don't know how wide the hitbox is on those. Listen, you. What? If only they made a bigger meal than lunch. Poke your belly? Poke my belly. Don't do that. What if I don't know if I like that threat. Code, you specifically invoked the name of breakfast earlier this stream as a meal you recognize, therefore you have made a liar of yourself. What? Breakfast. But breakfast can't be a bigger meal than lunch, is it? I'm like, I need the biggest meal possible. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. You're shifting the goalposts. No. I'm just hungry. I mean, do I stick to my guns, Hive, and starve? Tell me, which is better? Or do I shift the goalpost and get a fucking Big Mac? Oh, there we go. Maybe you should break your fast. No. I can't remember if I had breakfast this morning or not. I think I ate a muffin. If I remember, the Super Nintendo version had fewer enemies to get around the memory limitations. That sounds about right. This game is mean. The other beat 'em up games are much more reasonable. Yeah, this is like 89, so this is still like quarter eater territory. That said, I actually don't hate how many enemies are like showing up. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that it gives it a kind of a nice feel. Like none of the enemies are like super strong. So like, I mean, there is a few like, but even then, like, I mean, especially since I've been playing like River City Girls lately, it makes me realize like, but I guess that's like the difference between a beat 'em up where combos are like really heavy and combos that aren't. So like, to me, like, this is the way to do it. Like, if you have like no real like depth to your like combat, like make your enemies have less health. That just makes sense, right? Whereas like River City Girls, you have more depth to your combat, so it makes sense to have enemies that have more health. But I don't know, it just like works for this. Like I can like playing this even though I'm like quarter feeding, like, you know, I can definitely tell why this game was successful, right? Because it does feel good, it does play good, it's interesting. Like, I think that like the character designs really stand out. Like there's a reason we still see these characters, right? Oh, I got fucking flash kicked by poison. And then we knifed Poison and Hugo. River Girls is all about juggling, so the enemies need grit to give you something to beat on. Exactly. Step away for a bit. Is this man hunting down some people who stole his shirt? No. He's the mayor, and he's solving crime, one crime at a time. And that crime is mostly just like, they stole Jessica, his daughter. Like, they kidnapped her. That's not good. Oh, we're fucking at the end of the game. This is it. Oh. Ugh, not today. Ugh. It's the ultimate beat 'em up strategy. Having a crossbow. Ugh. Ow, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah. No. Almost the power of gun. Which is actually kind of funny because, like, you could look at it and say, oh, did they give him a crossbow because of, like, you know, maybe they couldn't depict, like, a character with a gun? No, they literally give, like, what's his name? Eddie? Is it Eddie? I forget if it's Eddie. They give him a gun earlier in the game for some reason. There. Get out of here. We're only like 3 or 4 floors up. Oh, maybe I should read that. Oh, Father, I was so scared. I'm so glad to see they didn't hurt you. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I thought I'd lost you, like I lost your mother. Oh, damn. I'll never let anything bad happen to you again. Oh. I love you, Father. I've never said those words in my life. It felt really awkward. I'm like, ugh. Actually, this is a cover. Jessica's the only person who knows how to make a shirt that will fit Hagar. Why do criminal masterminds always hide out in opulent buildings that stick out? I mean, like, I guess it's just that they have lots of money, so they have their big dumb building. Like, I think this is kind of actually how most like super criminals work, actually. Oh shit! Thanks, guy. Where are you going? How can you just walk away now? I just realized Ken's story in Street Fighter 6 is actually just Cody's story being told over again. I want to stay here with you, Jessica, but I can't. Not while evil still stalks the streets. Oh, Cody. Cody is a terrible boyfriend. Yeah, like literally Guy had to fucking beat the shit out of him just for him to like realize. Yeah. Almost the power of gun. Love the Xbox Live release of this game because it includes an unlockable episode from the old Street Fighter cartoon featuring Final Fight characters. Oh, interesting. Father's wages for too formal of a word. Too formal of a word to describe Hagar. All right, we did it. We beat him up. So let's go beat another beat him up. Oh, what am I doing? I'm like sitting here. I'm like, where's all our data? So we're at 27%. And that's off of like a single game. That's pretty impressive. It's a pretty easy achievement list, so it's like I'm not expecting too much. But yeah, no, like Cody's whole like arc is that like he gets sent to like fucking jail and then he like eventually becomes mayor. I guess it's not quite the same, but Ken's a bajillionaire who then I guess gets sent to jail, and it's like the inverse. I don't know. Does he actually get sent to jail or not? I forget. I don't know. Street Fighter 6 isn't out yet, so I guess that's still a mystery. Ken's on the run in 6 now. Yeah, right? Like, it's almost the exact opposite of Cody's, like, plot. That's really weird. Oh. Huh. Anyway, so that was pretty good. That actually means that we beat a game. We started a game, we beat a game, so bam. Just like that. So game defeated. Took 1,000,000 quarters, but it's done. I did love that she took the kids meme before Capcom shed light on what's going on. I know, right? I love that Capcom was like, Ken's on the run, and then everybody immediately jumped to like the worst conclusion. Or no, it was that Capcom was like, Ken lost all his money and he's on the streets now. And everybody jumped to like the worst conclusion. and then Capcom actually, I miss my wife for you. Like everybody jumped to the worst conclusion to the point that Capcom actually had to like step out of like they had to PR and basically tell people what Ken's story is because it looked so bad. Everybody's like, damn, shit. Ken fucked up. Uh, uh, mm. Yeah, Dynamite screen continues. Dynamite continues screen. There's nothing on Ninja Gaiden's approaching Saw. The fan art of Ken drinking in the bar was too much. Clearly, it was just they shouldn't have. They went too hard. People didn't know what to think. I gotta eat a food. Oh, hell yeah, this is very good. Oh, that's very cute. Oh. Like, I don't know if Big Man's in here, but that's a really cute picture. Anyways, just checking the Discord for a second. All right, so I guess we're gonna move on to our next game of the night, which is gonna be River City Girls. We're gonna try and finish off the run for River City Girls. There's gonna be probably some like really like late cleanup in it, but I'll probably do that off stream. But we're very close to the 100%, so that'll be a thing. Yeah. We're at the 3-hour mark. It wouldn't hurt for me to like. It wouldn't hurt to go grab a little bit of food, maybe. Maybe we'll take a break for 12 minutes. I'll go grab some food, stand up, stretch my legs, and we'll be back with River City Girls too. So I think that sounds like a plan. So I will see y'all in a few minutes. Yeah. BRB. No, this is definitely lunch. BRB. Bye. Love you.